Graphing polar equations is tedious if you're only plugging in values and trying to get output values. So a way to speed up this process is by converting them into rectangular form, which we're already relatively comfortable with graphing. So how do we graph them by converting to rectangular form? First, well, we convert to the rectangular form and then graph the rectangular form. So how do we convert to rectangular form? It's using the same equations that we set up before. R cosine theta equals x, r sine theta equals y, tangent of theta equals y over x, and r squared equals x squared plus y squared. So frequently we won't have these written out for us in advance, and it will be our responsibility to manipulate the equation in some way to get one of these things on the left to appear so that we can substitute in the things on the right. So r equals 2 cosecant theta. That does not have any of these things that we were referring to. But let's see if we can move things around so that it does. Cosecant is 1 over sine, so this is 2 over sine theta. Each of these, except for tangent, needs to be multiplied by r in order to turn into x or y. So it seems like it would be a good idea to multiply by sine theta on both sides. This way we will have r sine theta, and that was one of our substitutions. Specifically, this substitutes to be y. So y equals 2 is the equation that is equivalent to r equals 2 cosecant theta. R equals 4 cosine theta minus 2 sine theta. Now, if we did the same type of thing that we did over here, like by multiplying by something on both sides, it wouldn't actually work because the right side of the equation would still not have any r's in it, and it wouldn't remove the angles over here. So what we can do is, if we multiply the whole equation by r, then we will have r cosine theta and r sine theta. And r squared is one of the things that we're allowed to substitute in. So r squared equals 4r cosine theta minus 2r sine theta. R squared was x squared plus y squared. R cosine theta was x, and r sine theta was y. Now we can convert this into a standard form that we know how to graph. So x squared minus 4x plus y squared plus 2y. Complete the square by adding 4 and 1. So we get 5 equals x minus 2 squared and y plus 1 squared. And now we can graph that. 2 comma negative 1 is the center, and the radius is square root of 5. Square root of 5 is barely bigger than 2, so that's what it's going to look like approximately. R equals tangent theta secant theta. Tangent theta is okay. Tangent theta was y over x. Secant theta we don't have a direct conversion for, but if we get it on the other side of the equation, then we will. So r equals tangent theta, and then I'm going to write secant as 1 over cosine. Now if we multiply by cosine on both sides, we'll get r cosine. That's good. And tangent. That's also good. Okay, what's r cosine? R cosine is x. Tangent is y over x. So this is the equation y equals, multiply by x on both sides, x squared. So now we have this parabola. And that is r equals tangent theta secant theta. Thanks.